Hey guys, good morning. I had a help request for these two questions from Knowledge Hook. And instead of replying to that student individually, I just thought, you know what, they're probably not the only one who needed help with it. Maybe just seeing an example with this factoring. So I am going to actually go through this, and hopefully this will help you guys out a bit. Because factoring's huge when it comes to math. In high school, it's really big. Okay, so what are the x-intercepts of this? So we need to factor this guy right here. Okay, so oops. Okay, I don't know what happened there. So what we need to do is we need to find two numbers. Now these are the same things that add to -5. Okay, and multiply to -6. Okay, so there are way more numbers in the world that add to -5. So I'm going to go through the multiples of -6 first. Okay, so multiples of -6. So because it's a negative, one number needs to be positive, one number needs to be negative. So I've got 1 and -6, and I've got -1 and +6. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for now. I've got 2 and -3, and then I've got -2 and 3. And that's it, because then if I go on to 3, we've already done it with 2. Okay, so these are all my numbers here. So now I'm going to change it, so numbers that, let's do it like this. Add, oops, not my morning. Add, this isn't working well this morning, to -5. So add to -5. So 1 plus -6 is -5. Oh, well, that was easy. Usually the number's down at the bottom. So I don't even need the rest. So that means these two are my factors. So it's going to be x plus 1, x minus 6. Now, one thing I'm going to do while I have everybody's attention is I'm going to prove to you that this is right. Oops. Okay. So the answer is right there. Oh, so because it's zeros, you have to take it out of the bracket. X is equal to -1, x is equal to +6, because we have to, as I said, take it out of the bracket. So it's x plus 1 is equal to 0, x minus 6 is equal to 0. Remember, we have to get x by itself, so +6 plus 6, those two cross out. X is equal to -1, x is equal to +6. Okay? The other thing I was just going to show you, so I'm going to get rid of this. Come on. Is a way that you can check your answer is just FOIL it. X times x, x squared. X times -6, -6x. 1 times x is just x, and 1 times -6, -6. Bring it together. -6x plus 1x is -5x minus 6, and that's the same as that guy there. Okay? For this one, it's a bit, there's one extra step. So what you need to do is multiply the a and c term together. 2 times 12 is 24. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find two numbers that multiply to 24 but add to -11. Okay? So we have 24 and 1. Actually, I'm going to start with ones. 1 and 24. 1 times 24. Multiply. And then -1, -24. I've got 2 and 12. -2, -12, right? Again, we have to bring in those negatives. I've got 3 and 8. -3, -8. I've got, do I have enough room? No. I've got 4 and 6, -4, -6. 5 doesn't work. We're back to 6. Okay, so those are all my numbers. Now I have to find one. So if you're multiplication, like your, why can't I think of it in my head? Your quick math, like in your head, is strong, this is going to be a lot easier for you. Okay, so two things that add to negative 11. So this is 25, that's not it. This is negative 25, that's not it. 2 and 12 is 14, that's not it. Negative 14, that's not it. 11, we need negative 11, so it's got to be these two. Okay, so it's negative 3 and negative 8. So what we do now is we replace the negative 11 with negative 3 and negative 8. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you put first. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 3x minus 8x plus 12. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these two, and I'm going to factor this, and then I'm going to factor this. Okay, so I'm going to factor them separately. And usually what I just do here is common factor. So what's a common factor between 2x squared and 3x? It looks like it's just an x. So I'm going to take out an x. So it's going to be 2x minus 3, close bracket. Then over here, same idea. What's a common factor between both negative 8x and 12? Well, looks like it's going to be 4. Yeah, can't take out a 4x because there's not an x with the 12. So I'm going to take out... So essentially what you want to do, sorry, I should have said this first. You want to have both those brackets be the same thing. Okay, so you want it to be like 2x minus 3. Okay, well, if that's the case, what's left over? So it's going to be minus 4, because we want those two to be the same thing. See that? So once you common factor one of them, just make the other one, manipulate it a little bit, okay, kind of like cheating, but we just want them to be the same. Because if you were to multiply this back through, negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x, and then negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. So that means one of my brackets is going to be 2x minus 3, and my other one is going to be these two put together, x minus 4. 2x minus 3, x minus 4. Voila! I hope that helped, guys. Again, please reach out. I'm really glad someone asked for help on the knowledge hook, because I can't see how well the questions are anymore, like how well they're done. Again, in any questions, let me know. I'm here.